welcome back, or welcome here for the first time. I'm glad you're here, and I got a kiln unload, and I've got a lot of new stuff, and hopefully I remember what it is. I did take a peek, and not much to see. I have finished, drum roll, all of my indicator hearts. So there's a lot of them. I'm not going to show them to you, but I have a lot of indicator hearts in this kiln load, and I have some new glazes that I'm really excited about. It is 132, so I mean, I've never used gloves before. It's not hot. This is a silk screen that I did. So I had some friends over for a clay date. Theirs have not been glazed yet. I have this and I have a mug with the same, kind of the same stuff. So they came over, we each had our own big slab, and we did a bunch of silk screens. I have tons of silk screens. I have all the Amaco inks. That's what these are done with. And following the instruction of Kathy Skaggs, and if you haven't watched her videos, watch them because they're really good. So kind of fun, right? This is on Reclaim, and actually it may not be on Reclaim. I take that back. It is on B-Mix with Grog. So just did a bunch of different silk screens, a bunch of different inks, and it's fun, right? And I have a mug that looks very similar. So I'll put it up here, what this is. This is definitely on Reclaim. And it just has a little bit of a texture. You can still see it. And you know what this is? This, I'm almost positive, this is Katie's combo from Magic Mud Mugs. And I just love her. I have a couple of things that came from her and her mom, Danielle. But this is Bougainvillea by Spectrum, 2 coats covered by textured turquoise. Is it textured turquoise? It might be floating turquoise. I'm going to say textured turquoise. It's a floating or textured, here it is up here, 2 coats of that, and it's really pretty. I think it looks prettier on a mug when it's on a vertical, but kind of gorgeous. And it does show the texture pretty well. It covered it up a little bit in the middle, but not bad. So I can't remember which turquoise it is. This is also on Reclaim. You can see, I love my Reclaim. And this is a cat texture. It's a retro cat. And I did lavender Celadon by Amaco, wiped it back, and then I put some Tangelo on it, Celadon. I did 2 coats, Amaco, and then I covered it with some Mayco Micro Pearl, 2 coats. It's kind of fun. I did another thing with Micro Pearl. I just got it, so I'm having fun with it and experimenting. Okay. This is a new to me glaze, and I was watching Amaco's video how to use some crawls, and so I bought this to use with crawls, but I didn't want to use it with the crawls yet. So coming, it is coming. This, oh, I don't think it's coming through. I don't think it's coming through, but I'll take a picture. This is Mayco's, it is Mayco, aventurine. Not black aventurine, just aventurine, which I don't know if I've seen anyone use it. It is very glittery and speckly. It does show the texture, but you can't really, it's not showing all the glitters and the speckles on the camera, and it's a shame because it is gorgeous, but hopefully you'll be able to see it when I take a picture of it. And it doesn't even need sunshine, so, oh, but wait a minute. Is that all it is? I think that's all it is. It's just aventurine, just straight aventurine. Nope, I lied. I put on the edges of it, I put Speedball's Galaxy Mist. So I just think, you can't see the Galaxy Mist, but I think it just made it a little bit more translucent. So I just put it on the very rim. You could sort of see it on the edge here. Yeah, you could sort of see it. 2 coats of Galaxy Mist on the rim, but other than that, it's just 2 coats of aventurine by Mayco, and it's really pretty. It's not food safe, but it's a trinket dish, so I feel it's okay. This is a 6. I did a 30-minute hold instead of a 20-minute hold. I kind of go back and forth. So I'm going to say it's a 5.5. Definitely not a 6. So let me just gather up all of these, and I don't want to take your time. I don't really need to gather them all up. Okay, I got a couple of cool combos here. Okay, this is a Gwen combo. She recommended, this is on Reclaim. It's kind of cool, right? These, they didn't turn out. They were like wonky, and yeah, they're wonky. So she said to put seaweed over iron yellow. So the question is, I'm gonna say I have 2 here. One of them is 2 coats of seaweed over 2 coats of iron yellow. The other one is 2 coats of green tea covered by 2 coats of micro pearl. I'm gonna say, I don't know. This looks to me like the green tea and micro pearl. But it could be the yellow and the seaweed. One of them, and I don't know which one, I might be able to tell by looking at a picture. It's hard to say because it really covered up the texture. I don't know. I'm thinking because this one's more shiny, this one's the micro pearl. The 2 coats of green tea covered by the micro pearl. I'm almost positive. And this one is 2 coats, which is actually really pretty, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It covered up the texture. Kind of test plates. 2 coats of iron yellow by Amaco, covered by 2 coats of seaweed, also by Amaco. So nothing incredibly special there, but interesting, right? Okay. See, I can just lift off the shelves without having to take off. This is weird. This is weird. I don't know what happened there to this. So strange. I do need to clean my shelves for sure. I mean, they're not that bad. Ha 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 ha. I'm liking what I'm seeing on this next shelf. Tonight is my last class of glazing. It starts at 6 and it's 5:29, so I want to finish this up in 10 minutes. Okay. Last time I did a kiln opening. By the way, there is a kiln opening I've done that I have not posted yet. I filmed it like a week ago, and I did it outside. But this is Linda from Lindy Lou Pottery. This is her combination where I did 2 coats of Albany Slip Brown, covered by 2 coats of sandstone, covered by 2 coats of cheetah. I put a ton of macadamia in my sandstone because I just like it better. So this, you can see, is just the plain sandstone. This is pretty much 1 coat. And this is 2 coats. I did a little bit of cheetah, but no Albany Slip Brown. So it's just a beautiful little bowl. I like this little bowl. 2 coats of Albany Slip Brown on the inside, not on the outside. 2 coats of sandstone inside and out, but I definitely scaled back. You can even see my maker's mark. And then cheetah on the inside, 2 coats, and a little bit on the rim. So that's a pretty little bowl. I like that little bowl. Okay. Well, this is very interesting. It's very interesting. This is a glaze that I saw Katie use from Magic Mud Mugs. It is by Coyote. It is called Ancient Iron. And it is beautiful, but it doesn't do so much without texture. So it'll definitely need to be put on texture. But this is it by itself. I believe I did 2 coats, but man, it is stable. I wasn't sure. I put that on the inside, and then I did 2 bands. I did it on the rim, and then I did one on the inside of Ancient Jasper. So this is Ancient Iron by Coyote, covered by Ancient Jasper, 2 coats by Amaco. And it's really pretty. It's really pretty. But I can't wait to try this ancient iron on texture. Yeah, you'll see it when I take a picture. It's very metallic. I definitely want to put that on a mug. I'm liking that a lot. I know it's very brown, not my normal style, but hey, brown can be beautiful. Okay, I've got some refires and I've got a lime shower bowl in here. So again, micro pearl. So what I did is I did 2 coats of micro pearl covered by 2 coats of lime shower. And you know what? I love it. I love it a lot. And all I did on the outside was lustrous jade. And I scaled it back. So this is what happens when you do 1 coat, and this is 2 coats. Lustrous jade. And I really like this bowl, actually. 2 coats of micro pearl by Mayco, covered by 2 coats of lime shower, also by Mayco. And yeah, no pinholes. It's actually really beautiful. So these are wheel thrown, small little wheel thrown bowls. Oh, well, this is interesting. So definitely, it definitely got hotter. It was definitely full on 6 in the middle. It was just the top, that not so much. These are refires, and did it work? It had some blistering. No, it still has some blistering. So these actually maybe made it worse. Some pinholes and some blistering. So these are, I don't know. I'm going to say they're probably no good. They're beautiful. They might be brush holders. Maybe I'll throw them in again, but I don't think so. I think I'm giving up on them. That's what I think. I think it's time to say you didn't make it and you gave it a good go. I've got one more shelf and it is all mugs, I believe, or mostly mugs. So let's see. I am going to fix my advancer shelves. I'm going to do some sanding with them, and I'm going to cover them in a light kiln wash that I saw a recipe on. You don't need them on advancer shelves, but apparently if you use porcelain, which I do, my Amaco diamond fruit, is it diamond fruit? It is dragon fruit. I always say diamond fruit. It's dragon fruit. Is a porcelain, and Baby Mix is not a porcelain, but it's porcelain-like. So I'm just going to do it. I feel I can't go wrong. This was a refire, and it worked. It worked. I had some pinholes. This you saw it before. I don't know what I put on it. Did I put cactus on it? Maybe. It was rose quartz, and it had some pinholes, and they're gone. So this was a success, and it actually is prettier. And on the inside, I believe it was kimchi. So success on that. Wait a minute. This might have been the rose quartz one. No, this is the rose quartz one, and we got major pinholes in there. This was curry. This was the rose quartz, and it definitely ran a little bit. But nope. You know what? Sometimes you just got to call it. You just got to call it. Oh, okay. This is my silk screen. I did the satin instead of the shiny gloss. So kind of fun. Deep fire brick, which I'm loving deep fire brick by Amaco. I did 3 coats, and I just covered it with some obsidian on the handle and on the rim. And then I just did 2 coats of the Amaco satin clear. So this was done with hand built, obviously. This was a slab. I shouldn't say obviously. It looks pretty good. So this was a slab, and yeah, did a bunch of the silk screens with the inks and turned it into a mug, and I actually really love it. It's fun. Oh, I wasn't sure about the bottom. When I do stuff on the bottom and then I want to sand it, it's not a good situation, but I think it's going to be okay. So that's fun, right? And I got to tell you, I think the ones that my friends made are much better than mine. So we can look forward to that. Okay. I have a new roller. Oh, this is so cool. I have a new roller that I made with my 3D printer that I love. And I decided to do some hand painting. I did do a hand painting inspired by Nat at Mud Magic with some flowers, but that's in my last kiln load that you haven't seen yet, even though I unloaded it a while ago. I wasn't sure. You can't tell how it's going to look, but I actually hand painted these with Celadons. I did not use underglaze. I hand painted them with Celadons. Tangelo is the cat, lavender is the flowers, snapdragon is the hearts, and wasabi is the stars. And then I covered it in glacier. 2 coats of glacier, and then we've got Coyote's pink sunset. Yeah, pink sunset in the middle, and I love these mugs. I absolutely adore these mugs. So far, these are my kiln favorite. But I have 2 more of these exact same mugs in a different combination. And let's see how those did. Yep, unfortunately, it's pretty, but they covered the texture. So I'm glad I didn't do all of them the same, although I wish I would have done them all like that. You can see the cats, kind of. This is Amaco's Honeydew Flux in the middle. I did 2 coats. I could have done 3, but it's actually covers pretty nicely. And then I did 2 coats of Spectrum Shallot on the bottom, and then 2 coats of Boogie Pink on the top. If it would have just shown the texture a little bit better. Oh, you didn't see it. I'll show you on the handles. You could see little paw prints. But unfortunately, can you see it? Yeah. Unfortunately, it really did cover. You can see it. And they're pretty, but not like these. I'll be making more. So they have little paw prints on the handle. Okay, I do think that's going to be my kiln favorite, but I have 3 more mugs. This was a refire that looks so far like it is successful. Yep. Yeah. I don't remember even what it was, but does it have any blistering? I think it's good. The inside's perfect. There's no pinholes. I think it's good. So nothing exciting there. Another refire. Yeah, these are just refires. Refires, this is Montserrat by Laguna, which is gorgeous. Thank you, Souza, from Handmade by Souza. And I had Cirrus Flow. It was just boring. I don't even think it had any pinholes. It was boring. So I put a little Montserrat on the rim, and it worked. So we're good. Yeah, it's just better, prettier. This had, I believe this had, I don't know. Is this a refire? It must be a refire. I think it is. And I think it had pinholes. Anyways, it's good now. So that's it. That's my kiln load. Oh, and then the cone. So for some reason, the middle shelf was much hotter, but this is a 6, so it's almost a 6. It's a very, very hot 5, almost a 6. And without a doubt, my kiln favorite. Although that aventurine is cool. My cat mugs. Let's do a little shot to be, wait a minute. For my thumbprint. There we go. They're so cute. Oh my God, I love them. I don't know, I might keep it, but I'm gonna make more. But it's nice how the Celadons can be used like an underglaze. Oh, by the way, before I put the underglaze, before I put the Celadon, I did wipe it back with Mayco Elements. Is it Elements? Or Fundamentals Black. So I did that, put it all over, wiped it back, and then I filled it in with the Celadons. But they're nice and stable. I did 2 coats, and I like them. I think they're gorgeous. So that's it. So there'll be a slideshow, and thank you for subscribing, for watching, for commenting, all of the things, and keep going, keep learning, and most of all, well, not most of all, as important, I want you to keep playing and keep doing the experiments as we need to keep doing. I've got a lot coming up. I'm doing a lot of transfer stuff, silk screen stuff. I'm even doing some sprigs, so having fun. And like I said, it's my last night of school, so I probably should get going. It's critique night. I think I'll do okay. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.